Back at you with another House of Mugler fragrance review. And today's review is all about Pure Havane, one of the most popular in the series. We're going to review this, plus you'll have a chance at winning a full bottle of Pure Havane if you are in the USA. So please stay tuned. Thanks so much for tuning in. This is Sebastian with Smelling Great Fragrance Reviews. If you haven't subscribed to this channel yet, there is a subscribe button below. Please click and also click the bell icon so that you will be notified for future videos and giveaways. This is a Safflerbond.com contributor review, and that's right, we're going to review Pure Havane. This was launched in 2011. It's an Eau de Toilette concentration. Retails for $90 for a 100ml bottle. And the perfumer, again, is Jacques Houclier, who's been doing most of these flankers from Mugler for Amen. So for notes in Pure Havane, at the top we've got fresh tobacco leaves. In the heart notes we've got honeyed tobacco accord, syrupy vanilla, and in the base notes we've got patchouli and bitter cacao. So I've been wearing Mugler's Pure Havane since 2012, and I still cannot get enough of the way this fragrance smells. It smells just really beautiful, and it happens to be one of my favorite tobacco fragrances in my entire collection. What I like about this is it's truly original for a Mugler scent because it doesn't remind me of anything like Amen, but then again it does a little bit here and there, so that's what makes it unique. When I first purchased Pure Havane, I took it with me on a winter trip. I was going to Italy, and I wore Pure Havane on that trip. The entire run of that trip. I was there for almost a month. And to this day, this fragrance still reminds me of those days in Italy wearing Pure Havane in the cool, crisp winter air. So upon initial spray, you get that blast of fresh tobacco leaves. It's invigorating at this time, but it doesn't last too long because immediately it goes into the heart where the honeyed tobacco accord appears, and the syrupy vanilla also appears. Now this is where the fragrance gets really interesting, and this is where I love this fragrance. And this is where I also think it's very original compared to the other Amen flankers, or especially the original Amen. Now the honey and the tobacco are king here, and it's all about the honey and tobacco, but sometimes I get a little bit of hint of like a cherry-like accord in here as well. Slightly fruity, slightly berry-like, but it's very faint. It's not big, but it's all about the tobacco and the honey, of course, with that syrupy vanilla. And then in the base, you've got the patchouli and the bitter cacao. Now this adds another layer to this fragrance because it is all about tobacco, honey, a beautiful gourmand, and then when you start picking up those cacao notes, it's almost like a dry, bitter cacao, slightly dusty. So it kind of feels like a sprinkling or dusting of cacao on your honeyed tobacco that you're smelling. It just really like makes me really enjoy the fragrance even more because I'm already enjoying it up to that point with the honeyed tobacco and the syrupy vanilla with that cherry-like accord. And then the patchouli and the cacao hit, and it just makes for like the ultimate fragrance experience because just when you thought it was going to be over, you get more yumminess. So that's what I think about Pure Havane. It's up there in my very favorite Pure series or Amen flanker series of fragrances, and I just love the way it smells, and I never get tired of it because it's one of the most unique creations in fragrances as far as designer fragrances go. And those of you that are starting out enjoying fragrances and sampling fragrance after fragrance after fragrance, and you want something more unique, but you want to stick to the designers, I would say go right to Mugler or the House of Mugler and get yourself a sample or bottle of Pure Havane, because if you've only sampled designers and you like the idea of a tobacco or gourmand and things like that, you're really going to enjoy this one. I kid you not, I think you're going to be loving the way Pure Havane smells. So if you want to participate in the giveaway for a full bottle of Pure Havane like this, there's a link in the info box. Click that and it'll take you to Safflerbond.com. Register there and put your comment down there. And please follow their rules for the giveaway. But please make sure you're registered so you qualify for the giveaway. All right, guys, what are your thoughts about the House of Mugler? If you've been following my channel, you know that it's my favorite designer house, and I love most of the fragrances that are offered here in this house. And Pure Havane happens to be one of my favorites. So what are your thoughts on Pure Havane? Have you tried it? Have you sampled it? Are you planning on sampling it? Are you planning on buying a bottle? Or what are your thoughts on the rest of the collection from the House of Mugler? Let me know. Please put a comment down below so we can get a conversation started. Also, please like this video. Please share it. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And I'll be back with more videos very soon. Have a good one. Goodbye.